What's up guys, Swift here, and one of the largest fan overreactions ever, Chase Claypool has already been removed from the PUP list. Also, the Bears signed wide receiver Isiah Ford. Let's get right into it. We do not want to go through the comments from my Chase Claypool video yesterday. I don't know how many of you guys said that Claypool should be cut or is done, but the overreactions on the video that I was telling you guys not to overreact was pretty funny. I have to admit it wasn't great news, but just like I said, he would be removed very soon, and less than 24 hours later, he's cleared and ready to go. He will be practicing Wednesday at our first practice. Veterans reported today. Polls also brought in multiple players for workouts and signed another receiver. I talked briefly about Isiah Ford earlier, but he was signed to a one-year deal by the Bears after the workout. Most fans are still waiting for a pass rusher, but polls said, nope, I'm going to sign a receiver instead. I wanted to go a bit more in-depth on our newest receiver. I mentioned he's a good route runner earlier, but his strength was his quickness and the polish he has in his route running. He was an instant impact player as a true freshman at Virginia Tech. He caught 56 passes for over 700 yards and 6 touchdowns. He then had over 1,100 yards and 75 catches in both his sophomore and junior seasons. To go with that, he added 18 touchdowns, giving him 24 total over his 3 years. He decided to leave Virginia Tech early and go pro. He was a playmaker, plain and simple, but he wins with quickness, sudden moves, and burst, not elite deep speed, and his poor 40 time hurt his draft stock. He's kind of a mix of a Robert Woods and Dante Pettis type player. He has good size, athleticism, and a nice catch radius. He's also gotten better and better as a slot receiver in the NFL. He spent more time on the outside in college and needed to transition to the slot in the NFL. He played nearly 60% of his snaps in Miami from the slot, running 283 routes total from the slot and catching 63 passes. He averaged over 10 yards a reception. He hasn't gotten enough separation in the NFL, and his hands have been questionable. He's more of a body catcher and needs to do a better job of catching with his hands. Like I said earlier, Ford is not a needle mover, but he is a guy who can come in and battle with Dante Pettis, ESB, Nasimba Webster, and company for the final receiving spot on our roster. Considering Pettis had some pretty good chemistry with Justin Fields already, I would put the odds against Ford making the roster, but I wouldn't rule him out completely. He does have some talent and fits as a slot guy. Thanks to everyone who watches. Please remember to hit that like button, and until next time, bear down.
Yeah, we icy. We going for that ring. We about to go golf. Let's go to the swing. So, yeah.
Swifty in the house!